Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to the session. Today I am starting your KCET PYQs. Okay, this is the number 4 session for the integral chapter. This will be the end of the chapter, so please pay complete attention on the screen right now. We are about to solve 20 most important questions, the most important PYQs from this chapter integrals. Okay, starting with the question number 1, have a look. So I would like all of you to try once. Please try to solve these questions once, and then we'll go ahead and give you explanation from my side as well. Okay, first one, fx equals to f of pi plus e minus x. They have given the function f of x equals to f of pi plus e minus x, and then e to pi f of x is given as 2 upon e plus pi. They're asking you to find what? In the limits e to pi x f of x. This question is based upon the property of definite integral. This problem is based upon the property of definite integral. Let's solve this. So we have learnt one method, right? We replace the x by e plus pi minus x. Replace the x by e plus pi minus x. What is e plus pi minus x? The sum of the limits minus the variable x. Do it. You'll get this as limit remains unchanged. We get e plus pi minus x in place of x. Here also I'll have f of e plus pi minus x, and of course we have dx over here. We have dx over here. Check carefully. This they have given same as f of x. So you can write this as, if you take this as my integration I, if I call this to be integration I, okay, then I'm getting the I value equals to integral e to pi e plus pi minus x times of f of x dx, because this is given equal to f of x, given equal to f of x. Superb. Now separate this term with the help of these two terms together and x together, x as a separate term. So I get here e plus pi as a constant outside. Integral from where to where? From e to pi of f of x dx, and lastly I'll have a minus sign over here, e to pi x fx dx. Right, I've separated this term over here for e plus pi and x individually. This is my one term, this is my second term. Isn't this same as my integration that I started with? Please check. X fx e to pi, x fx e to pi, same as my integration. Basically I'm getting I. This I can be moved on this side. It'll become what? It'll become I plus I, because it is negative, right? It'll become I plus I. So I will have twice of I is equals to e plus pi, the constant outside, integral this value. What is the value of this integration? They've given this as 2 upon e plus pi. So basically remove the integral and write that value. Write that value. What is the value? 2 upon e plus pi. Please check. From e to pi fx dx is given by this value is this. Alright, then I can remove this 2. I get here simply 2 equals to 2i, hence I equals to 1. Value of integration is what? 1. Option C is correct. Question looks very challenging, but if you break it down through what you have learned in the properties of different integral, of course it's very, very simple. Yeah, and you have to do all of this in 1 minute. That can be done only when if you are practicing this kind of questions enough. Okay, question number 1 is clear. Answer is option C. Now moving to problem number 2. Okay, if linear function fx gx satisfies this condition, fx gx is written over here, fx cos x gx sin x plus c, and we have integration over here, 3x minus 1 cos x, 1 minus 2x sin x. Okay, we'll have to integrate, but we don't have to do entire steps. Okay, just keep doing the steps and look for the option which is given to you. You'll get the right answer very quickly. Please check. Start the integration. Separate terms over here. We have 3x with cos x minus cos x. Next we have 1 with sin x, so basically plus sin x. Next we have minus 2x sin x, and that all is with dx, right? We have to integrate with the variable x. Superb. First step. Next, over here you have to be very careful because you have a lot of steps coming in, and we try to solve this question in 2 to 3 steps only. We'll try to solve this question in 2 to 3 steps, maximum 3 steps. Please check. Over here we'll have to apply by parts. Here we have to apply by parts. These two are very simple integration. So apply this for the first 2 terms. What I get? This will be 3 constant outside x will come out as, so if you know the by parts rule is ILATE. ILATE. So we have algebra preference over trigonometry. Algebra has a preference over trigonometry. So x you keep as it is. Integrate cos, you'll get what? Sin x. You'll get what? Sin x. There comes a minus sign, integration of derivative of the number x, that is 1, and integration of cos will be again sin x. We have dx over here. This is all done for the first term. This all is there for the first term. Next, this 3 is outside, okay? This 3 is outside. Chali. Next step, sir, we'll do for minus cos x. That will become what? Minus will be remaining as it is. Cos x integration is sin x. Same with sin x, we'll have minus cos x. The integration is like this. Please check. The last is again you have to do by parts, but think logically. With sin x the coefficient is plus gx, okay, and with cos x the coefficient is plus fx, okay, and this is a single correct choice. Have a look. If you check carefully, with sin x I'm getting 3x over here. With sin x I'm getting 3x over here, and this is the sin x, because this is going to be what? This is going to be cos, right? Integration of sin will be cos. It will become plus cos actually. There's a minus sign over here, it will be minus cos, it will become plus cos. Check carefully, I'm having over here 3x sin x minus sin x. 3x sin x minus sin x. What is that? You can take sin x common, and over here you'll have 3x, over here you'll have minus 1. I'm taking from here and from here. 3x minus 1. Okay, superb. That is something which is coming to us. Now if you differentiate this, if you integrate this part by parts, what are you getting? You're getting over here, minus sign is there, we'll keep a bracket, 2 outside only will keep, x sin x. X as it is, integration of sin will be minus cos, okay, and you'll have a minus sign, integration one more time, x derivative is 1, derivative of x is 1, and again you'll have minus cos over here as well. Check carefully. What I'm getting, this thing will become what? Plus sin x, and with you have minus 2 over here, I'm getting here minus 2 sin x. Here I have sin x minus 3x minus 1. Take this also common. I'm taking the terms over here, these two only, sin x 3x minus 1. I'm taking from here also common, it becomes minus 2. Check this out. I'm getting sin x of 3x minus 3. What I'm getting? Sin x of 3 times of x minus 1. That's my answer. Option C is correct. Option C is correct. Please check. Over here, if you want, you can check for fx also. You'll not get the options correct, but you can try. We have minus 2 sin x over here. We have minus sin x over here. That becomes minus 3 sin x. If you want to forget about this, you can do that. Forget about this. Remove this from here, sir. Okay, no problem. No problem. Just to check. This is minus sin x and this is minus 2 sin x. It becomes minus 3 sin x. Over here, if you take common, it will become what? 3x minus 3, which is option number C. Question number 2, option 3 is the correct answer. Have a look. I hope this is clear. All clear, right? Yeah. This is calculative, not difficult. This problem was calculative little bit. Yeah. Done. Question number 3 now. Question number 2 was calculative. I understand that. Value of integration from minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 log of sec x minus tan theta. Whenever you have this formula a minus a to a, try to look for odd even first. There might not be applied, but try to look for that first, because if that is true, answer will be 0 or something else. Okay, we'll try that first. This is my function fx. This is my function fx. To check for odd, we know that f of minus x should be equal to minus of fx. This is the case for odd function. Correct. Let's try doing that. So in this f of minus x, what we're going to use? Log of sec of minus theta, and sorry, this is theta, okay, this is theta in this case, and this will be minus tan of minus theta. I get what? Log of sec negative, it become positive only, so sec theta, this will come outside, it will become minus of minus, so plus tan theta. Okay, this itself will not give you any idea, but you have a formula, identity of trigonometry, sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. Factorize it. Sec theta minus tan theta times of sec theta plus tan theta equals to 1. From here I can get the value of this as sec theta plus tan theta equals to 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta. Use it over here. Use this over here. You'll end up with log of 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta. You can write the reciprocal formula for exponent. It will become log of sec theta minus tan theta power minus 1. To the power minus 1, we know that the minus 1 will come out as the coefficient. So this next step will be like this, minus log sec theta minus tan theta, that is nothing but minus f theta. This was the f theta, please check. I am getting this as minus f theta. It means the given function is going to be odd function, hence answer is 0. Minus a to a for odd function is always 0. Okay, again this all you don't have to do on the paper. I did because I wanted to explain you every step. This can be done in your mind also, because after getting this side, you know that this is going to be 1 upon sec minus tan. This will be 1 upon sec minus tan in your mind. You know that this formula, you know, grade 10. Okay, you can write this in the reciprocal format, power minus 1. Hence this comes out as minus f theta. Answer is option A, 0. Okay, third one is done. Fourth one now. Third one is over, right? You want to have a look one more time? Please check. Question number 4. Sin 2x upon sin square x plus 2 cos square x. All right. How do we solve this, sir? Right here. 2 sin x cos x, the numerator for sin 2x, and for this, take one of the cos square from here. It will become sin square plus cos square. We have sin square plus 2 cos square. Take 1 from here. It will become sin square plus cos square. That's 1. What is left over here? Simply cos square. Now we do what? Take 1 plus cos square x as t. Differentiate. You will get plus 2 cos x minus sin x dx will be equal to dt. How come? Please check. 2 cos x will be there. Derivative of cos is minus sin, chain rule, and of course dx will come on this side, that is equal to dt. Check, everything is there except for minus sin. So basically this whole thing will become minus dt. This will become minus dt upon t. What is the answer? Minus of log t plus c. What's the value of t? 1 plus cos square. Option is C. Again, this question can be solved in your mind. If you know this step can be done in your mind, right? Yes, all of you have practiced so much the substitution techniques. I've taught you so many questions on substitution method. If you know that, this can be done in your mind within 2 to 3 seconds. Yes, 2 seconds, 3 seconds to identify the formula. That is enough. This question can be solved in 3 seconds. Maybe okay, 5 seconds. I'm being generous. 5 seconds problem. And now in number of steps, 0 steps. No need of any step after studying NCERT and attending my lectures. This is a 0 step question. All of you should agree with me. Next one, question number 5. Question number 5. Ex 1 plus sin x 1 plus cos x. This will be, again, we'll have to think of what formula to identify. Once formula is there, question become very simple. Please check. I can write this for 1 plus sin x will be cos of x by 2 plus sin of x by 2 the whole square, and this will be what? 2 cos square x by 2. Correct? All of you know this. I can write 1 as cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2, and sin x as 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. It becomes cos plus sin. Think. Stop right now. Think. Close your eyes with me. 1 as cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2. I have a square and b square term. Sin x, 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Formula, half angle formula of sin x. It becomes a square b square 2ab. In your mind, please think. So cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 the whole square. Denominator 1 plus cos x. Again half angle formula. 2 cos square x by 2. Divide them. You'll have whole square outside. It'll become 1 plus tan x by 2. I don't think anybody will have any problem over here, right? Cos by cos is 1 and this 1 by 2 is outside. This 1 by 2 is outside, okay? This 1 by 2 is outside. Over here we have cos and cos will become 1, sin by cos will become tan, and the square I've taken outside. I can do that, right? Once I take 2 common outside, this is whole square by whole square. I can take square as the whole of fraction, okay? Now expand it. 1 by 2 is there, e power x is there, integral. Expand it over here, I get 1 plus tan square x by 2, and this is what? 2 tan x by 2. 2 tan x by 2. Of course, we have dx over here. I think by now you will all know what I'm trying to do over here. This will become sec square x by 2 plus 2 tan x by 2 dx. This is a formula for all of you guys. If we have ex times of fx plus f dash of x in the integral, answer is what? Simply ex fx plus c. If you have ex multiplied to the function as its derivative taken as sum, function and its derivative taken as sum, ex is multiplied to this, answer is simply ex fx plus c. Ex is there, check this out, this is my fx, this is my fx. I'll show you how, no problem. Take this as f of x, differentiate. F of x is 2 tan x by 2. 2 as it is, it will become sec square x by 2, differentiate x by 2, you'll have 1 by 2. What is the answer? Sec square. This is coming as f dash of x. This is coming as f dash of x. I hope you know that, right? How I got 2 tan x by 2? A square, b square, 2 into ab, 2 tan x by 2. So this whole thing is nothing but 1 by 2 integration of e power x, simply f of x plus f dash of x. What's the answer? 1 by 2 e power x f of x plus c. What it means? 1 by 2 e power x. What is f of x? 2 tan x by 2. Write that. 2 tan x by 2 plus c. This 2 and this 2 is cancelled. Answer is e power x tan x by 2. Option A. E power x tan x by 2. Please check. E power x tan x by 2. Yeah. So this question should take at least 1.5 minutes to solve. 1 minute, 1.5 minutes to solve. Have a look, guys. Because of the steps, of course you don't have to write all the steps, right? You have to write the first step. This is important. This is not required. You can do in your mind as well. Not required. This is maybe second step and then the final answer. This is all the explanation that I've given you. 3-step problem. First step, then what? Second step and your final answer. 3-step problem. 3-step problem. That's what KCET expects from you. There is no trick. You got to remember the formulas and apply quickly in 3 steps and get your answer within 1.5 minutes, not more than that. Okay. And what is that half minute? You have saved from the other problems. That's why. Sin square x upon 1 plus cos x. This is very simple, right? Sin square x is what? 1 minus cos square x upon 1 plus cos x. What is this? A square by b square. You'll have simply 1 minus cos x left. Integrate. You'll have x minus sin x plus c. Option A. This all is a 0-step problem. You cannot do this in the paper, in your mind only. All cannot be. This all can be done in your mind if you know the formula. This is again a 5-second problem. 5 seconds is more than enough to solve this question. 5 seconds is enough. Okay? I know it's tough on you, but that's what the exam expects. These are PYQs, okay? The questions levels are like this. You have to be practice in a way that you reach to this level. All right? I'm not being harsh on you. That's how the questions are, and that's what they expected from you. Please check. We have minus a to a. Okay. We have 1 plus cos 2x. I thought about odd and even, but it's not working out. That's why I left it. In my mind, I thought about odd and even. It's not working out, okay? We have 1 plus cos 2x. Try now. What are you going to get? For this, you'll have, there's a formula for this. It becomes 2 cos square x. Now it is easier actually. I can write this as 2 times of 0 to pi by 4. I'm using the property but the different one. This one I'm using. Minus a to a was there, right? I'm taking it as 2 times of 0 to a. 0 to pi by 4, I will have 1 upon 2 cos square x dx. This 2 and this 2 is cancelled. I get 0 to pi by 4. This is sec square of x dx. So I get what? Tan of x is the integration of sec square. 0 to pi by 4. What is the answer? 1 minus 0. Tan pi by 4 is 1. Tan 0 is 0. Answer is 1 minus 0. Hence 1. Option A is correct. Option A is correct. The properties of definite integral are very much useful. Very much useful. Okay? Because the questions are combined like this, no? So properties of definite integral, the formulas of trigonometric functions from PU1 plays a big role in solving questions of 7 marks worth from the integration unit. Okay? Chaliye. Question number 8 now. Now this is an algebra question. No, there is no need of logic. Yeah, logic is required to get the options right. You don't have to solve the entire question to get the answer. No need to solve the entire problem to get the answer. Have a look. I have power 4 here, sorry, power 4 here and power 1 by 4 here. It means I have to take the x power 4 common, right? Then only what happens here is it'll become x power 3 actually. Yeah, please check. So I'm getting this as 1 upon x square as it is. Inside I'm taking x power 4 common, and we have 1 upon, this will become 1, this will become 1 upon x power 4, and this whole thing is the power 3 by 4. Now apply, this will be cancelled, right? So you get x square x cube. Correct? No, I'm taking this outside. It will become x square x cube, and I have 1 plus 1 upon x power 4, the power 3 by 4. Okay? This is nothing but 1 upon x power 5, and we have 1 plus 1 upon x power 4 to the power 3 by 4. Next step is what? Substitution. Please check. I can take 1 plus 1 upon x power 4 as t. Differentiate now. 0 minus 4 upon x power 5 dx equals to dt. So I get dx upon x power 5 is nothing but minus dt upon 4. Minus dt upon 4. Think logically. What's happening here? Differentiating 1 upon x power 4 will become minus 4 upon x power 5. Okay? Substitute now. We have dx of course over here. If you take the integration, this will become so this dx upon x power 5. We have dx over here. Okay? We have dx and integral everywhere. So this dx upon x power 5 will become what? Minus 1 by 4 dt upon what? T power 3 by 4. Minus 1 by 4 integration t power minus 3 by 4 dt. Integrate now. Minus 1 by 4. This will become t power 1 by 4 upon 1 by 4 plus c. This 4 and this 4 is cancelled. See the answer now. Minus t upon 1 by 4. That's it. Plus c. Okay? Plus c. Got it? So if you check now, what is the answer going to be? 1 plus 1 upon x power 4 to the power 1 by 4 plus c. It becomes x power 4 plus 1 upon x power 4 to the power 1 by 4 plus c. If you want to make this independent of the denominator, you can take the separate, right? Because you have the power 4 here, and here also power 1 by 4 is there. So basically option C is correct. Compare now. X power 4 plus 1, x power 4 plus 1, the power 1 by 4 with a minus sign, and x power 4 with 1 by 4 will become simply x plus c. Option C is correct. Have a look. All of this is clear. Question number 8 should be clear now. All the steps. Please watch this again and again. Solve these questions, very important. High beta chapter, right? Integration. Mark my words. If you're not taking, if taking this lightly, it'll be a very much punishable event for you. If you take this question, this chapter slightly, you'll be in trouble. You have to mark my word, and you have to solve these problems again and again. Okay? All right. Next what? Next what we have question number 9. Ex times of 1 plus x. Whenever you see this and you see this, You know, this is a simple question, right? Take e power x as t, differentiate now. Differentiate, it will become what? E power x. If you differentiate e power x, next what? Keep e power x as it is, differentiate x, you'll have 1 dt by dx. Check, e power x is common, you get x plus 1, move dx on this side, equals to dt. Whole numerator is what? The whole numerator is actually dt. What is this? Cos square t. What is this? Sec square t. What is this? Tan t. What is this? Tan of ex times x plus c. Option is B. Again, this is a 0-step question. This is a, after practice, 0 step plus 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. That's your question. 0 steps. You cannot write these. This is in your mind. You know what is 1 by cos square. You know what is the integration of sec square. Okay, you know all of this. You cannot do the writing of all of this. It'll take too much of time. You got to build yourself. 1 second, I dropped my pen. So you got to build yourself working with the problems like this in your mind only. So question number 9 is over. This is simple enough. Question number 10 now. Okay, e power x. Now this is a good question, but not difficult. Think about it. We have x square plus 1 over here, and we have tan inverse common. That's it. That's your clue. Whenever you see e power x, now try to look for this format. E power x fx plus f dash of x. If there are too many terms, no, you should get this format only. Answer is what? E power x f of x plus c. Whenever you have too many terms, try to look for this format. Take this, you're gonna get what? Take tan inverse common. You're gonna get x square. Excuse me, I made a mistake. Okay, I'm taking tan inverse common. Okay, so I have over here x square plus 1 times of tan inverse of x plus 1 divided by x square plus 1 dx. Please check. I've taken tan inverse common from the first two terms. First term has x square left, second term has nothing, means 1 left. Separate this over here. You will get this as e power x. You get this as e power x. This will become what? Simply tan inverse of x. This will cancel this, right? And this will become what? Plus 1 upon the same denominator. Check carefully. This is my fx and this is f dash of x. Derivative of tan inverse of x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Answer is e power x tan inverse of x plus c. E power x fx plus c. Option A is correct, I think. Please check. E power x tan inverse of x plus c. Super. Got it. Yeah. 10th is done. Question number 11 now. Minus pi by 4 to pi by 4 sine power 103. Sine power 103 x. Odd or even? Odd. Take this as minus x. Check this out. It will become sine x minus outside. The power is there 103. Odd power means this is an odd power. It will become minus sign only, right? It will become minus sign, not plus. This will become minus sign. My bad. This will become a minus sign. So this is a odd function. This gives as odd function. And this is what? Cos is always even function. Cos is an even function. So power will not be, a concern over here. So what we have odd function into even function. Not numbers, function. Okay, this whole thing will become what? Odd function only. You might think, sir, 2 into 3, sir, is 6. No, not odd into even. Not odd into even numbers, functions. Not odd into even numbers, it is odd into even functions. Very important to know this, dear. Okay, Because what happens in exam time, you think like this, odd into even, so even, okay fine, odd into even is even, my answer is not 0. Wrong, answer is actually 0, because it's not the numbers, it is a function. Odd function into even function is odd function, not numbers. That's why I made a mistake. That's why I made sure that you know this. It's a mistake. It's not numbers, it is a function. Okay, 11th one is simple. Got it? Okay. Question number 12. E power 6 log x. What is the meaning of this? E power 6 log x. Take 6 over here. E power log of x power 6. E and log are inverse function. Effect is cancelled. Simply x power 6 is left. X power 6 is left. Okay. So basically this is x power 6 minus x power 5, x power 4 minus x power 3. Am I correct? Every term will be same way, can be simplified, right? Take x power 5 common in the numerator. Denominator we have x power 3 common, we get x minus 1. Here also we get x minus 1 dx. Cancelled. And this will become what? X square dx. Answer is x cube by 3 plus c. Please check. Plus c, of course. Have a look. Have a look, sir. Simple enough, fair enough, easy enough, right? Question number 13 now. Question number 13. Now this one way is simply taking x as 0 plus pi by 2 minus x. Okay, replace everywhere. Sine of pi by 2 minus x will become what? Cos x. Cos of pi by 2 minus x will become what? Sin x. First quadrant, right? What is this? This is nothing but pi by 2 minus x, right? So I'm asking you to replace this in the given integral. Everywhere x has pi by 2 minus x. When you do that, this x will become what? Pi by 2 minus x. Power is outside. It's the whole power. This will become cos. This will become sin. This will become cos. This will become sine. So sine and cos will interchange. Okay? And then you'll get the same result. You'll get something like this. Sine power 1000. This will be, if I call this to be, let's say, integration I and equation number 1. I'll have integration I again. Sine power, okay, this will become cos, right? Excuse me. This is after the change, okay? This is after the change. So cos power 1000x dx divided by cos power 1000x plus sine power 1000x. Okay, the limit remains same, 0 to pi by 2. Equation number 2, if you add them, actually if you add 1 and 2, what are you gonna get? What I'm doing, I'm writing this as equal to I, integrand I, first equation. Same thing, I'm using this method to get I as this thing, changing sine to cos, cos to sine. Add them, you'll get LHS as 2i, and RHS limit is same, 0 to pi by 2, and this will be what? Sine plus cos. We'll have sine power 1000 x plus cos power 1000 x over here. This is my dx divided by same thing, sine power 1000 x cos power 1000 x. This whole thing is cancelled. I'm getting what? 0 to pi by 2 dx. What is the answer? X from where to where? 0 to pi by 2. What's the answer? Simply pi by 2 minus 0. What I'm getting from here then? Please check. I'm getting from here 2i equals to pi by 2. What are they asking? To find the integration. This I value. This I value. How do you solve this? If 2i is equal to pi by 2, of course I value is what? Pi by 4. Cross check. Please check. Actually, that's a trick. Whenever you can see, if you are practiced enough, if you have solved enough number of questions, and you can identify that after making this change, this will become actually cancelled. So the trick is difference between the limits divided by 2. I'll repeat myself. This is a trick. trick is the difference between the limits b minus a by 2 is your answer for I. B minus a by 2. What is b? This represents your a, this represents your b. So b minus a by 2. Difference of the limit by 2 will give you the final answer. Please check. Done? All clear? Question number 13 is over. Question number 14 now. Now in this question, do I need to solve it? Of course not. If you do that, you're going to get what? 2 plus 8 minus x. If you replace this x like this, you're going to get what? 10 minus x. So numerator, will you please check? It will become again 10 minus 10 minus x. 10 minus 10 minus x. 10 is cancelled. This is nothing but x inside the root. For numerator, this will become again 10 minus x. This will become simply x. This will become 10 minus x. This will become simply x. You do all of this, you're going to get the answer, same thing. What is the result? Use the trick. B minus a by 2. What is b? Upper limit 8, lower limit 2. Upper limit is 8, lower limit is 2 divided by 2. What is the answer? 6 by 2. What is the answer? 3. Option D. Every year, almost every year, this question has been asked. A property, this is a different integral property. One question has been asked every year on this. This is 3, okay? Please check. Have a look. Question number 15 now. Okay. X plus 2 minus 5 to 5. Is there a critical point? What is critical point, sir? I don't know. Is there a point where the sign change is there? Yes. What point is that? X equals to minus 2. Before it is negative, please check. Before it is negative. Before the mod will open with the minus sign. Before x equal to minus 2, this inside the bracket, inside the mod we have negative sign. Mod makes what? Mod makes it positive. How can you make a negative item positive? By adding negative to it. That's why I wrote here minus. So before minus 2, this mod will open with the minus sign. Basically this will be minus x plus 2. And this will be plus x plus 2. So mod is removed as minus x plus 2 before x equals to minus 2, and after that it is simply x plus 2. You want to cross check? Check it. Take the value before minus 2. You'll have x equal to minus 3. Put here minus 3 plus 2. That's minus 1. What is the operator? Minus of minus 1 becomes plus 1. That's what it is. Mod makes it positive, right? So even it is minus 1, answer is plus 1. How do you do that? By applying a minus sign with the mod. Okay. So we have two functions over here actually. Break it. You have to break the limits. Minus 5 to minus 2. Function is what? Minus sign of x plus 2 with dx, of course. And there is a plus sign from where to where? Minus 2 to plus 5. This is going to be simply x plus 2 dx. Integrate. You will have x square by 2 plus 2x. My sign is outside. Minus 5 to minus 2. There is a plus sign over here as well. X square by 2 plus 2x minus 5 to, sorry, minus 2 to 5, no? Last, I made a mistake. Minus 2 to 5. This is minus 2 to 5. Substitute the values. Your homework is to, for this question, is to calculate. Calculate and comment your answer. Calculate and comment your answer. Right now, please put the values here. Minus 2 square by 2 is going to be 2. Minus 2 into 2 will become minus 4. Same you do with the minus sign. Minus 5 in square, 25 by 2. Minus 5 into 2 will become minus 10. There is a minus sign because of the upper limit minus lower limit. Remember, upper limit minus lower limit is the form when you substitute the limits. Indefinite, right? So you got to do like this. Operate this, solve this. The limits are minus 2, minus 5, 5 and minus 2. What is the answer? What is the answer coming? Please check. I think answer should be option B. Cross check once. I think answer should be option B. But cross check. I'm not sure. Option B is the right choice, I think. Done? Okay. Cos 2x minus cos 2 theta, cos x minus cos theta. What is the variable over here? Both of them? No. Only x is the variable. Only x is the variable, not both. Formula of cos 2x. 2 cos square x minus 1. Cos 2 theta. 2 cos square theta minus 1. This as it is. Cos x minus cos theta. Please check. This minus 1 and this minus 1 will be cancelled because of this minus sign over here. What I have 2 is common. Cos square x minus cos square theta upon cos x minus cos theta. Right? Correct? What is the answer going to be? Twice of cos x plus cos theta. Right? No? Please check. That's the formula of cos 2x. It will become 2 cos square x minus 1. Over here we have 2 cos square theta minus 1. Minus 1 will become plus 1 over here. That's why this minus 1 is cancelled. Okay. We have 2 cos square minus 2 cos square. 2 is common. 1 with x, 1 with theta. Formula is there. A minus b, a plus b. In the denominator we have a minus b. That is cancelled. Your question is this now. Twice of the integration of cos x plus cos theta with what variable? With the variable x. 2 is outside. This will become sin x. This will become plus x cos theta plus c. Option A is correct. Have a look. Option A is the right choice. Clear? I don't think anybody will have doubt in this one, is it? Anyone if you should not have doubt in this particular question. Done? Okay. Now is question number 17. X plus 3 e power x, x plus 4 the whole square. X plus 4 minus 1 upon x plus 4 the whole square, and we have e power x dx outside. Why did I do that? To get that form. What form is this? Remember, e power x fx plus f dash of x dx. E power x fx plus f dash of x dx. Separate this. For this term, what are you going to get? You will have over here 1 upon x plus 4 minus sine 1 upon x plus 4 the whole square e power x dx. Correct, no? This will cancel one of the extras in the denominator. This will be as it is, minus 1 upon this thing. This is your fx and this is your f dash of x. If you're not sure, do the derivative. Do the derivative of this part. What is the answer? The answer is e power x fx plus c. So e power x 1 upon x plus 4 plus c. Option is A, I guess. Yeah, option A is correct. E power x, x plus 4 in the denominator plus c. Done. Please check. Question number 18 now. Question number 18. 1 upon a square sine square plus b square cos square. This is a good question. This is a good question. Cos square sine square. Divide by cos square to the terms. Divide by cos square to both numerator and denominator. Both numerator and denominator. Please check. We'll have over here 0 to pi by 2. It will become 1 by cos square in the denominator, in the numerator. So it will be simply sec square x dx. And over here you'll have a square sine square by cos square will become tan square. I'm dividing by cos square, right? So every time will be divided. Sine square by cos square will become tan square. This will be simply plus b square. Plus b square. Now for the formula, I need to have this square term of the variable free from any coefficient. So take the coefficient a square outside. Take that common. 1 by a square is outside. The integration as it is 0 to pi by 2. This becomes what? Sec square x dx as it is. This is tan square of x, and plus over here you'll have a constant introduced. because you're taking a square common from the denominator, right? So this term had a square, you have given it out. Over here we didn't have. I have to write this as b square by a square. Now is the substitution. Now is the substitution. You're gonna write this as tan square of x, sorry, tan of x as t. Tan of x as t. So it will become sec square x dx as dt. But in this case we have limits also, so we got to change the limit. When x is 0, t is what? Tan of x, so 0. When x is pi by 2, what is t? T is tan pi by 2. How much is that? This becomes infinity. So limit, check here, 0 to infinity, 1 by a square outside, because at pi by 2 tan is infinity, so t becomes infinity. 0 to infinity a is, so 1 by a square is outside. This is nothing but dt upon t square plus b square by a square. The formula is very simple. The constant is outside as it is. The formula is 1 upon this value, yeah, tan inverse, right? Yeah, b by a tan inverse of same thing, t upon b by a, right? 0 to infinity, correct? This part is clear. 1 by a tan inverse of t by a. 1 by a, what is the a value? The a value is entire thing. b by a the whole square is my a value. So 1 by a times tan inverse of t by a. Okay, substitute back the value of upper limit as infinity and 0. Check what we are getting. So we have 1 by a square as it is. This is nothing but a will go up, so it will become a by b. Tan inverse at infinity will be what? Will be pi by 2. Put infinity over here. This whole thing is infinity. Answer is pi by 2 minus 0 for the lower limit. Tan inverse of 0 is what? 0. This whole thing becomes 0. For the lower limit, tan inverse of 0, this is 0. So means whole thing is 0. This 0 into b by a or a by b is 0 only. Okay. So what I'm getting? This as a times of pi, and we have a square b 2. Cancelled. I have pi by 2. One of a is left, b. Pi by 2ab. Option C is correct. Pi by 2ab. Option C is correct. Please check. Beautiful question. Yes. Done. So this problem will take you 1 minute. This can take 1 minute to solve. No problem. 18th is over. Question number 19th now. This is a 5-second question. No step required. Look at this. What is the whole square over here? Let's look at this term, x square plus 2x. Forget about the plus 5. What's the whole square over here? Of course, x square plus 2 times of x into 1. It means it has to be plus 1 square. It means we have to do minus 1 plus 5. What is that? X plus 1 the whole square plus 2 square, because 5 minus 1 is 4. So 2 square for the formula, x plus 1 by 2. We have only one option like this. Option B is correct. Formula, particular function. What's the formula for this? This one, the formula. X square plus a square. What is the formula? I hope you know the formula, right? The formula is x by 2, the same root. Then you have a square by 2 log of x plus the same root. In this case, x is x plus 1. Check this out. So half of x plus 1, the same root repeats. Then a square. What is a square over here? Is 4. 4 by 2 will become 2. Will become 2 over here. So 2 log of x plus 1, the same root repeats. Of course, plus c is there. Option B is the answer. No step, 1 second answer. Option B is correct. Because we don't have any of the, if you know the formula, you can get the answer directly. Please check. That's the rule with particular functions. There is no calculation required. Just making the perfect square is good enough for us. Over here, this is a good question. This is a beautiful question. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Many of you might get this question wrong also. That's how good it is. This is equation number 1. Same thing you have to apply. Pi by 2 minus pi by 2 minus x. How much is that? Take x as this, it will become simply x as minus x. X as minus x. Write the equation one more time for the integration. The limit will remain same, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 dx. Over here we'll have e power minus sin x plus 1. Right? Simplify this. You'll have over here, limit remains same, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Over here, it will become what? Multiply with e power sin x. You'll get here e power sin x dx upon, if you're multiplying both up and down with e power sin x, it will become e power sin x dx. This will be 1 and this will be e power sin x. Correct, na? E power sin x into e power minus sin x is 1. Okay? This is my equation number 2. Add 1 and 2. What will you have? You'll have 2i equals to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Add them, you'll have 1 plus e power sin x dx divided by 1 plus e power sin x. Cancelled. Answer is x. Integration of dx is x from where to where? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 was the answer. Pi by 2 minus of minus pi by 2, which is pi. The whole thing becomes 2i is pi, so I value is pi by 2. Check once this step. Just a second. Yeah. So how do we get this? If you adding this e power sin x with this part, you have what is there over here? We have 1 times of dx. We have e power sin x times of dx. E power sin x times of dx. Take dx common, you'll have e power sin x plus 1. Numerator. Denominator what we have? Already e power sin x plus 1, e power sin x plus 1. They'll get cancelled, right? Integration of dx is what? Integration of dx is what? X. So I wrote here x. From where to where? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Okay? What is the answer? Pi by 2 minus pi by 2. That is plus. Divide by 2 will be pi by 2. Option C is correct. Again, I could have solved this question directly with the help of the trick. What's the trick over here? Trick is same thing, b minus a by 2. What is b? This is b, this is a. If you use the trick, you're going to get the same answer, b minus a by 2. Have a look. But I wanted to show you that how it is working out, so that there is no confusion over here. Done? The last question of the day. This I don't need to do anything. Yes, tan will become cot will become tan if you apply this 0 to pi by 2 minus x. We have x as this, so x becomes what? Pi by 2 minus x, remember? So your tan will convert into cot x and your cot x will convert into tan x. You know the same term over here, answer will be what? Remember, I becomes equals to pi by 2 minus 0 by 2. What I get? Pi by 2 by 2, how much is that? Pi by 4. Option is A. Option is A. Please check. Yes. What's the formula I've used? Upper limit minus lower limit by 2. B minus A by 2. B minus A, pi by 2 minus 90 minus 0 by 2 is going to be 45. Option A is correct. This was the end of the session today. That I've taken 21 questions to solve in the chapter integration. Okay. So I hope you had fun learning from it. I hope you enjoyed the session. Let me know what you felt. But please solve these questions. These are very, very important. Do not ignore it. Anything else you want to say to me, you can tell me that in the comment section. But this is it for now. I'll see you again very soon. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.